What's going on, everyone? My name is Grim and welcome back to a brand new Bloons video. So today, guys, we're going to be doing chimps on Cubism Black Border with no hero. So as you can see, I got Quincy equipped, but we're not going to be using him. I decided to do this because one, I think it's fun not using a hero, and two, because after about 4 weeks of saving up trophies, I finally bought all these MOAB skins, as you can see here. Got all the different MOAB skins equipped. So I thought of a fun way to test them out would be a good old chimps run. So we're going to go on to Cubism and do chimps. Like I said, no hero. You can use one if you want. This isn't really a strategy. This is just me playing chimps. You could throw it on Quincy here if you want to, but I'm not going to use him. I think it'll be a little more challenging and a little more fun. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw down a ninja right here. This ninja is basically going to be our starter for now. Very good tower, you know, very fast, can see camo, so we got camo covered right off the bat, which is great. So for now, what we're going to do is just let him pop all these balloons, and then we're just going to start upgrading him. This strategy is really easy. This map is really easy. It's the second easiest map in my opinion. Logs is the easiest map in the game, but this is by far the second easiest map. And it looks cool. I really like this map. This is the first map I ever blackboarded to. I didn't even blackborder logs yet. This is the first map I blackbordered. I don't know why I'm getting emails. This is the first map that I blackboarded because I thought it was fun, like it looked cool, so I blackboarded it. And besides, my friend told me to blackborder logs first because it was easier, but I wanted to do this one, and I actually gold bordered it. But what happened was I didn't realize that with black borders, I didn't even know they existed. This is like really far back. What happened was I was in the middle of the game and my dad was like, "You have to eat." So I was like, "Okay." So I turn up the game, I come back and I beat the chimps game, and I come back, I'm like, "Why is my border gold?" So then I sent it to my friend. I'm like, "Why is my border gold? Did something wrong?" And he's like, "Oh, you probably left the chimps game. You have to play the whole thing, and you get a black border." I'm like, "Oh." So then I try to do it again. Like I try to keep doing it again. It literally took me, I think about, not even kidding, about a week. Oh my god. Hold on a second. 1 sec. Alright, my apologies. I got a phone call. But thankfully you didn't hear it because my phone was on silent. Anyways, so back where we were, we got the ninja here. So I think now we're going to start putting down some of our towers. I'm going to put the tack shooter right here in this little thing right here. We're going to put down all 3 towers I'm going to be using. So we're going to be using 3 towers, 3 tier 5s, okay, 3. We're going to be using the Super Maelstrom on this guy. We're going to be using the Icicle Impale on this guy, and we're going to be using the MOAB Eliminator on the Bomb Shooter. So for right now, we're just going to place down our 3 towers, which will make it easier for us to keep track of them. So we're just going to put the Bomb Shooter. I can't put him in here, seriously? Okay, you know what? I'm going to throw the Bomb Shooter right here. There we go. So now we got our 3 towers here, but we're not going to upgrade them yet, actually. You might think we're going to just start upgrading them. Not yet. What we're going to instead do is we're going to instead place an alchemist down to buff this ninja here, so this ninja can pop leads, and it can also see camos. Because the ninja is basically going to be our main source of, our main source of power for now, but we're going to start upgrading these towers, so that's okay. Right now, we're going to upgrade our alchemist, though, just to give this ninja a little bit of a buff. And then we're going to get our ninja to 301. We don't really need caltrops. We're fine. So, yeah, now what we're going to do is upgrade our ninja to double shot. And then, for right now, we're just going to start upgrading these 3 towers, because we need to pop the MOAB. The best thing that I would suggest doing is getting your cannon or your bomb shooter to a MOAB Mauler, or like a MOAB Assassin, one of those MOAB missiles. Get it to one of those. It'll really help us pop the MOAB easier. So yeah, for now we're just gonna keep upgrading our ninja. So now we're gonna get double shot, and now we're good with the ninja. The ninja's gonna be pretty powerful for now. Bloon Jitsu is very good too, but we really can't afford it right now. So yeah, now as you can see, we're at round 28, and we needed the alchemist to help with the lead. So now we're gonna get our bomb shooter to a 022 for now. And then what we're going to do is put him on strong. Make sure to put him on strong, because we're going to get a MOAB Mauler, and the MOAB Mauler will pop, we only want this guy to shoot MOAB, because it'll, it really helps us out with them. So, yeah, now we're going to get a MOAB Mauler. Now the MOAB will be piece of cake, because this guy does a lot of damage to them. So next tower we're going to upgrade is actually our tack shooter. The Icicle Impale, or the Ice Monkey, is pretty good, but we want our tack shooter. So you want to get super range tacks. I like to get faster and even faster shooting, because having a lot of blades shoot out is good, but you want it to really shoot fast. That's why we're going with the top path. So now we're gonna get the blade shooter, and the blade shooter is really good. I mean, Super Maelstrom is like 16,000, but that's really cheap for how powerful this thing is. It's really good. So I really suggest using it. Like, if you really need to, I would suggest using this. So it's very, very powerful. So now let's start upgrading our Ice Monkey 2. We're going to get a 2 or a 0-2-3. And we're going to also put this guy on strong as well. So he only pops the strongest balloons. Because the Cryo Cannon does a pretty good amount of damage. It, like, you know, shoots bombs and stuff. And then the Icicle, I think it's, what is it called? Icicles. Yeah, it's just called Icicles. Yeah, it's really good. So, yeah, now as you can see here, we're going to upgrade that. And boom, we're doing pretty good. The next thing we're going to do is actually upgrade our Alchemist to a Berserker Brew. And then we're going to get some villages, which will obviously help out our primary towers. So, yeah, next, we're going to get some villages. These guys... Actually, you know what? Let's get the Blade Maelstrom ability first, because I think it'll seriously help us. The villages are good, but we want more power, so we're going to get... Actually, which one should we get first? Because Icicles, now we're going to get the Blade Maelstrom. The ability is really good. So, yeah, as you can see, there goes our MOAB. Look at that, no problems at all. So, we're going to get Blade Maelstrom, and this ability is really good, as you can see. Clears out a lot of balloons. It can't pop the frozen balloons, which is pretty unfortunate. So this guy's kind of weakening us by making those balloons frozen. But when we get a village, we're gonna get 2 villages. We're not gonna get one. We're gonna get 2 villages. We're gonna get one that's gonna be an MIB, and we're gonna get one that's gonna be a primary village. So this guy is gonna be a primary village, and then the one we're gonna get back here, we'll get 2 right there. So this is going to be our primary village for our primary towers. The reason we want it over here is so that it hits all 3. We don't really need it to hit the ninja, obviously, because, you know, the ninja is, the ninja monkey is just there basically for, you know, help. So we don't really need it to hit him. We're not actually going to upgrade, we're going to get Grow Blocker, but we're not going to get Radar Scanner because this will be an MIB, so we don't need to get both to camo detection. We only need this one to camo detection. So that's why we're going to get this one to Radar Scanner, and then that's it. The primary training is definitely going to help our towers out a lot because it buffs the primary towers are already pretty good, but then getting this really helps us out, especially when you get primary mentoring, which will shorten the ability, which is good for our MOAB Eliminator and our Blade Maelstrom that we're going to get. So now we got a 2-2-0 village, so we're not going to get primary training, obviously, because we got this here. So next, we're going to start upgrading our towers a bit more. We're going to get Icicles on our Ice Monkey here, and then we're going to get MOAB Assassin on our MOAB Mauler. And then we're going to save up for our first Tier 5, which is going to be the Super Maelstrom, because it's the cheapest. Then we're going to get Icicle Impale. I actually did this strategy, but instead of using Icicle Impale, I used a Bloons Solver, a glue gunner. I used Bloons Solver, but I lost at like round 9. I think I lost at round 86 or 87. I just didn't have enough power. And I think if I had Quincy, I probably would have won, to be honest, because Quincy's really good. But I didn't use a hero in that game either, so what are you going to do? You know, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, so right now we're going to save up for Super Maelstrom. This will help us out with rounds like 63, 76, 78. Rounds with a lot of tightly packed ceramics. This guy will clear out all of them very, very quickly, which is also why I think it's very good. See, the Tack Shooter is for clearing out chunks of balloons. The Icicle Impale is for slowing down MOABs, and the MOAB Eliminator is for taking them out. That's what each tower does, so it's a pretty good combination, and they're actually pretty cheap. 32k, 27k, and 16k, like, that's pretty good for 3 tier 5s, you know? So yeah, I think it's very good. So round 55 here, we're doing pretty good. Last wave of ceramics, there you go. You know, let's use our MOAB Assassin just to get rid of that MOAB really quickly. And now we're going to get Super Maelstrom. We could save up for Icicle Impale, but we're not going to be able to get Icicle Impale before round 63. And if we don't have the Super Maelstrom for round 63, we're probably going to lose. So we're most definitely going to lose. Once again, if I had a hero, make it a lot easier, but I don't. So yeah, now we're going to get Super Maelstrom. And then actually we're going to get Primary Mentoring so that the ability will last, like the cooldown will go down shorter. Because as you can see, I mean, look how powerful, look at this ability, look how powerful this is. So the cooldown is pretty short, but when we get Primary Mentoring, it gets even shorter. And then we're going to save up for Icicle Impale. So yeah, now we're going to save up. And yeah, we should be pretty good here, you know, these towers are all pretty good. The MOAB Assassin will take care of mobs like this BFB. There you go. And then now we just let the other guys do the rest. So, yeah, round 63 is really good because all you want to do is just spam your Super Maelstrom. Like, you just want to put your finger over the logo, or like I'm doing, put my mouse over it, and just keep spamming it for round 63 because it will seriously help you. I would actually wait a little bit because you don't want to use it as soon as they come through because then it's not going to do much damage. You want to get, like, when they're around, like, this area, that's where you want to use the ability because that's where it'll do the most damage and last the longest. So, we're going to slow this down, actually. So, there's, let's see, there, okay, there's the first rush, so we're going to use the ability. And as you can see, it's clearing them out, nice. Here's the second rush. So, you know, they're getting pretty far. Use the ability again. There you go. And then, what we're going to do is wait. Okay, there's the third rush. And as you can see, use the ability again. Clears them all out, no problem. So, yeah, pretty good, I have to say. Very, very powerful, very powerful ability. Very cheap, too. You know, I mean, 16,000 for something like this is very, very good. I definitely recommend using this tower. It's very, very good. So we're at 9,000 right now. It's going to take a long time to get our 32k, but when we get Icicle Impale, rounds like 95, 96, you know, a lot of MOAB rounds, they're going to be very, very easy. And then we're going to get the MOAB Eliminator, which should help us against the bad and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is definitely a good strategy. And actually, I was going to get an MIB instead of getting the Icicle Impale next, but I feel like we need the Icicle Impale more than an MIB. I think we should be fine without it. As you can see here, boom, look at this. There goes the ability again. If this was unpoppable, or if this was like hard mode or any other mode where you can use powers, I would use a tech bot, and I would link the tech bot to the tac shooter, and every single time that ability is ready, it would just use the ability. Really powerful, because you can use, like, you could use so many abilities. Like you could use it so many times. So there we go, we're going to use the MOAB Assassin again, get rid of that BFB. And then for round 76, you're going to see how easy this becomes. Literally, all we have to do is click the one key on our keyboard, or tap that logo if you're on mobile. It's going to clear out all those ceramics, no problem. Same thing with round 78. You just time it right, and you can have the ability back literally before the second rush. And then, there you go, you shred them all. So we're at 16k, about halfway now, looking pretty good. Round 70. If I had Quincy, I guarantee you this would be a lot easier, or if I had any hero. So I can't stress that enough. You know, if I start struggling, it's because without a hero, you're really crippled. This also shows you how good heroes can be in this game. You know, if you're doing a chimps run like I am, and you're not using a hero, you could seriously be crippled, because there are a lot of heroes. Like, if you're using, like, a lot of bomb shooters, and you don't have Striker Jones, I mean, you're gonna lose, because the bomb shooters just aren't really that good, you know? So, that's why you need to have a good hero, and doing this strategy will prove to you that you can win without a hero, but it's pretty difficult. So there you go, we're going to use another MOAB Assassin, which will take care of that BFB. And then this BFB right here will get shredded too. There you go. See, another tower I could get instead of like a MOAB Eliminator is I can get a tax zone, because tax zones are insanely powerful too. But, I mean, I feel like the tax zone is just like okay. You know, the MOAB Eliminator will really help us clear out a lot of powerful MOABs. Like the ZOMG, if we get that, when there's a ZOMG, like easy. So there we go, use it again, get rid of that BFB. So now we're still at round 74. And then we should be getting to round 75, and then you'll see we'll use our ability. We're going to take care of it. This is like no problem to us. So let's use it again. There you go. There goes that BFB. There's another one. I should be able to use it before. Nah, definitely not. Let's see here. Actually, you might need to use the ability here. So we'll get the ability by the time. Okay. So as you can see, use the ability. Look at that shred. Look at that. They just what was that? 2 seconds into the round, this already cleared them all out. I'm telling you, this very, very good ability. And as you can see, we're at 30,000. We're really close to our Icicle Impale, literally 2,000 away, which we should be able to get next round. Like, next round, we'll 100% be able to get that amount. Let's use our ability again just to clear out all this stuff. So, alright. Now, as you can see, boom, Icicle Impale. There we go. So let's use our ability, clear out all those ceramics. There we go. And now Icicle Impale will really help us out here. This will definitely help us against like rounds like 90 and stuff like that, really high level rounds. So yeah, let's use our MOAB Look at all those MOABs getting slowed. I think I'm gonna get a MIB first, then we're gonna get the MOAB Eliminator. I think that's the best idea. There's then the second rush. Look at that, cleared them all out, no problems, easy. All you have to do is click that logo, and you're fine. So now we're gonna use our ability again. And then as you can see, look at the mobs getting slowed there by the icicle impale. Really, really good stuff. So then we're going to use, there we go, we got the MIB. Now, the good thing is that if you have been noticing, this guy won't pop any balloons that are frozen, but now with the MIB, we can pop frozen balloons with those blades, which is really, really good. And leads for that matter. We can pop leads too, so it's even better. There we go, boom. Now we're at round 80, so we're going to use our MOAB Assassin. Doesn't do that much damage to ZOMGs, you know, because it's only good for like up to BFBs, then it's like kind of weak. Use it again. There we go. As you can see, look at that. Easy. Alright. No problem there. So, next thing I want to get after the MOAB Eliminator is I want to get a Bloons Sabotage, because the Bloons Sabotage will really help us out again, because it'll slow down the MOABs, so we'll be able to use abilities really easily and stuff like that. It makes it a lot easier when everything is slowed down, you know? Let's go ahead and use our ability again, clear everything out. There you go. Boom. I think I think we should be fine here. Let's use the ability again. Use another MOAB Eliminator. I mean, MOAB Assassin. I should also get a Shattering Shells Mortar to get rid of... You know what? I'm going to do that first. I'm going to get a Shattering Shells Mortar here. Let's put him down right here. There we go. This will definitely help us out too, because those fortified MOABs are very tough. They're very, very tough. So a Shattering Shells Mortar, I always get these when I play chimps because it's so much easier. When you can just shatter all those fortified BFBs, like they're really tough. So with this, it's even easier. So we're looking pretty good so far. You know, I think I'm gonna get my Bloons Sabotage now. I think that'll be a lot easier. Okay, let's keep going. There we go. And we got the Bloons Sabotage. Okay, let's use an ability because we're looking like we're gonna when they start creeping, that's when I use the ability. So let's upgrade this guy again. I probably shouldn't have tried to get a MOAB Eliminator because it's too expensive. I probably should have gotten a different tower, but that's okay. There we go. Still looking pretty good here. Let's use our ability here. Clean out all these balloons. There we go. No problems. So look at that. See that? Look at these fortified BFBs. They're getting their things taken off. Look at that. Easy. Very, very, very worth. Definitely worth the what 12,000 you spend on one of these guys. Definitely worth it. And around like 89, where there's tons of fortified mobs, it's gonna be really easy. So if I can get this MOAB Eliminator, we'll be in really good shape. Because obviously these, as you can see, these mobs are kind of giving us a lot of trouble, like these ZOMGs, and that bad is going to be really tough to pop. So if we can get the MOAB Eliminator by round 100, we're going to pop that bad, no problem. Here we go. Let's use our abilities again. Use another MOAB Assassin. Okay, these guys are all good. Okay, let's use our... When they start getting past the MIB, like right there, that's when I activate one of my my Super Maelstroms, so to help clear out a lot of these balloons that these towers might have missed. So round 88 here, let's clear out all those ceramics. Look at that. All these MOABs getting their shells taken off. Easy. Look at that. No problem. So round 89, we got 10,000. We might be able to get to the bad. I mean, we might be able to get to the MOAB Eliminator before the bad. Alright, round 90. This is another easy round. Here, let's use a MOAB Assassin. Look at that. Easy. With the Icicle Impale, it makes it so much easier. I could also get a MOAB Glue, which will slow down the mobs, like the DDTs. It'll really slow them down. Here, let's use our ability again. There we go. We're looking pretty. We might be able to get the MOAB Eliminator before round 100. I think we're gonna just make it. Here, let's go ahead and use another ability here. All right, we're looking still looking pretty good. There we go. These ZOMGs are pretty tough. Alright. Let's use another ability here. There we go. No problem. Round 93. Looks pretty good. These DDTs are going to be a pretty big problem, but with our Bloons Sabotage, we'll be able to slow them all down, and that'll make us way easier to pop them all. Okay, round 94. This is gonna be a tough one because look at all these mobs coming through here. So just want to make sure we time our abilities right. I think that's good. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we're almost at the MOAB Eliminator here. Let's see if we can... There we go. Okay. Looking good. Alright, we're good. That round was kind of nerve-wracking, boys. Not even gonna lie. Alright. We got our MOAB eliminator. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our balloon sabotage here. First, we're gonna try and throw down a glue gunner. There we go. Put him on strong. Alright, now we're gonna wait. Alright, use the sabotage. Use our MOAB. Just spam 2. Spam the 2 key. There we go. Round 95. Done. Look at that. No problem. So, we don't really need to buy anything else. I think we're fine for now. Here, let's use another set of abilities. Now we're just gonna start spamming our abilities. Like, we're just gonna start spamming them. We're just gonna spam the MOAB eliminator. Spam our super maelstrom ability. If you can hear my number 1 and my number 2 key, I'm just spamming the crap out of them. That's just the best way to do this. Okay, round 97. There we go. Look at the pops on this guy. Okay, what are we at? 30,000. Boom. Look at that. Boom. There we go again. Use another one. Easy. Look at that. No problem. Okay, we should be fine here. Yes. Alright. Let's just get this guy to balloon jitsu just because we can. Alright, this might be another tough one. This round is really tough normally, so I think I might use my balloon sabotage here again. Oh, unless I got it. No, let's use it. Let's use it. Alright. Lot of fortified DDTs coming through here. Looking good. Alright, we're looking good. 24k to spare. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Just keep spamming this. You know, here, let's actually get a let's get a heli. Here, let's get a downdraft heli real quick just to get rid of any loose ceramics that come through. They'll be blown back to the entrance. Boom. There we go. Alright, so that is the strategy done. As you can see, we won 1.8 million pops. Let's go to free play just so I can show you. So this is what we got. We have our downdraft heli here. We have our MOAB glue, our MOAB eliminator. We have our icicle impale and our super maelstrom, our 3 tier 5s. We also got a balloon sabotage to help us, shattering shells, and we got balloon jitsu ninja, an MIB, like some villages, and we got an alchemist. This guy, I kind of bought him in panic because I kind of thought I was gonna lose, so I had a lot of money to spend, so I bought this guy really late, literally round 100. I put this guy down because I thought if ceramics were coming through like right up to this red triangle, then you know these guys wouldn't be able to touch them. They would just come right through. So I got this guy just in case anything was like coming right down here. He would blow them back. But you don't really need him. I was just kind of panicking. But yeah, that's basically the strategy. As you can see, we did it with just these guys. No hero. As you can see, Quincy hasn't been placed. So there you go. That is how you do chimps black border with no hero. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.